Welcome to Kendra's Artistic Crochet Designs. And today we are going to be making our last diamond of the month. And this is I Love America Diamond that we're making today. Let's see, I need the right hook size. 6. That's an H. Yeah. All right. So I've got my number 6 hook, and we're going to make a slip knot and chain 2, and then we're going to in the second chain from the hook we're going to put a single crochet and 2 doubles. That is called a falling leaf stitch, and that will be consisting of 1 square. When I talk about squares, that's what that consists of. It's the single and 2 doubles, which is the falling leaf stitch. So that is row 1, and that's what row 1 looks like. It's 1 square. Okay, so row 2, we're going to chain 2 and turn our work. And then we're going to, in the second chain from the hook again, and you'll do this every row until you get after row 25. So there, we're going to make our square in that second chain from the hook, and then we're going to skip the next 2 stitches, which those are the doubles, and we're going to go in the single over here and then put a falling leaf stitch in there. Now you'll automatically put a falling leaf stitch in every single crochet. You'll never work in a double crochet. Alright, so that is row 2, and that is what row 2 looks like. Alright, so row 3, we're going to chain 2 and turn and start our square in that second chain from the hook. And then I'm doing a sky blue for a background on this. So this is a really light blue. I think that it's called soft blue in the I Love This yarn. So we're going to the middle one here. Wait a minute. I know I've done this, but let me make sure to explain this right. Hang on a second. Alright, so that's when I made this first square. The second double crochet I did not finish. I'm going to change colors here, so I want to finish off this square with the next color that I'm going to use, which is this sky blue. Alright, and then so the next square will be that sky blue. And then go back to our color, and we're going to finish it off with the border color here. So this is this blue. This blue is our Premier Yarns, and it's called Royal Blue. So, and it is a royal blue. Alright. Alright, so that is row 3, and that's what row 3 looks like. So row 4, chain 2 and turn. And in row 4, you're going to put 2 baby blues in between the sky blues. Or not the sky blues, the royal blues. So we're going to switch over after your first square to the sky blue. I'm just going to call it sky blue because it reminds me of a sky blue. And now we need to put 2 of these squares in between those 2 royals. So there's 1. And 2. And then we're going to switch back over to the royal. Let's see if I don't get these all mixed up today. And finish it off with the royal. And that is what row 3 looks like. And so if you notice, we're counting up by 1. So row 1 will have 1 square in it. Row 2 will have 2 squares in it. Row 3 has 3 squares. Row 4 has 4 squares. See, there's 1, 2, 3, 4. So this is 4 rows, not 3. I don't know. So this is 4 rows. All right, so now we're going to chain 2 and turn for row 5. And the first 14 rows of this is very easy because all you're doing is putting the sky blue in between the royals. So row 5 is 3 sky blue between the 2 royals. And I keep putting that goes in the back. All right, now let's put our royal blue in to finish up row 5. And of course in row 5 you should have 5 squares. So it goes up by 1 every row. That's how the count goes. So I'm going to have you continue doing this until you get to row 14. And in row 14 you're going to be putting 12 in between the 2 royals. But keep going until you get 14 done, and then we'll be back to do row 15. Okay, so this is 12 rows. 14 rows. This is 14 rows. And this is what it looks like. And I'm going to mark them off so we can continue. All right, now we're in row 15. All right, so row 15, chain 1, 2, and turn. Chain 2 and turn. All right, then we're going to start out with this blue, royal blue, start out. And then we're going to switch over to our baby blue. And we need 1 baby blue in here. And then I'm going to use navy blue to outline my heart. So here's the navy blue. and we need 11 navy blue. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and 11. And then we're going to switch over to the baby blue. And you're going to finish this row off by using 1 baby blue and 1 royal blue. And that'll finish this row. All right. Row 15 is done. And we're going to add more colors to this now. All right. So we're going to chain 2 and turn for row 16. And then we're going to start with our royal blue. And then go to our sky blue. We need 2 sky blue. So there's 1. And 2. And then we are going to start with our white. We need our white first. But bring up this royal blue, this navy blue, because we're going to need that later. So bring that navy blue with you when we put this white in here. So need 1 white here. And then we need a red. So we're bringing in the white and the red. All right. And then now for the next let's see, 1, 2, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. For the next 8 stitches after these two, you're going to be switching off white, red, until you only have 3 left, 3 stitches left. So we're going to switch over to white. And then switch over to red. And make sure where is my red yarn? I'm trying to leave those tails behind there. Alright. Hang on a minute. There, now I'm bringing the red there. And then switch back over to the white. So we're just switching back and forth. White, red, white, red. Switching back and forth, white, red, white, red for 10 stitches. You started out with white, you're going to end up with red. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And now I need another white, red. And so that's the last white I need. And I can just leave that one behind then. This is the last red we're going to need. Then we're going to need navy after this red. So what you'll need to finish off this row is a navy, a sky blue, and a royal blue at the end. Alright, and then that is row 16 finished, and that's what it looks like. Let's mark it off. On to 17. Alright, chain 2 and turn. And let's start this row out using a royal. um, a baby blue and a navy blue. And then we need white. So we're going to start out with white and end with red again. And again, for 10 stitches, you're switching back white, red, for 10. So, switching back and forth between white and red. Alright, so there is white. The next one is red. And then we're going to switch back to white. And then red. And then white. Alright, so we have two more. Oh goodness. I only need one. So, one more white. Yep. Make sure we got 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yes. This is one more white. And then we need to go to our red. I'm going to leave the white right there. And then we're going to go to navy. We'll leave the red there. because we're not going to need that anymore. So we need one navy, and then we need two baby blue and a royal blue, and that'll finish off this row. Oh, wait a minute. I should have left that navy behind. Don't need that navy blue up there. There we go. Now we have two baby blues. And a royal. And there you have it. So that is row 17 finished. And that's what it looks like. We'll mark that off. And go to 218. Chain 2 and turn. And we'll start out with a royal blue in this row. And go over to the baby blue. And we need 3 baby blue next. So there's 2. There's 3. So we're going to start out with this red, but we're going to bring up this navy blue with us because we're going to need it later. All right, and then we're switching over to white. And do we have 10? Let me see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. We have 11 rows of that red, white, because we are starting, not 11 rows, 11 stitches. So we're starting with red, but we're going to end with red. So we're going down red, white, and end up with red down at the end. Okay, so this one is 9. And then we need to go back to the white. We're going to do our last white one, because that'll be 10. And then we can leave that white behind. And then switch over to the red. And then do our last red one. And then navy. So the last 3 stitches will be navy, baby blue, and royal blue. And then that'll finish off the row 18. And that is what row 18 looks like. Okay. I've got to switch pages. So row 19 is next. A little bit of tangling here. I forgot to wash my blues. I was making sure the red and the white didn't get tangled, and I'm worried about the blues. All right. Goodness. Yeah, that's right. The royal was first. All right. All right. So chain 2 and turn for row 19. And we'll start out with our royal blue. Switching over to our baby blue. So 1 baby blue and 1 navy blue. And then we need to switch over to our white first. And it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So this time we're going to start out with white and end up with white. So we are going to be switching back and forth between white and red for the next 11 stitches. So switching over to red. And then back to white. And then to red. And then white. And then red. Just keep going like that. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. Hang on a minute. So that was the last red one. This will be the last white one because this is the 11th stitch. And then we went navy, 3 baby blue. So 1 navy, 3 baby blue, and a royal. And that will finish off row 19. Alright, so there's 1, 2, and 3, and then the royal blue. Oh, you see the kind of a little bit of the heart coming. All right, so that is row 19. Let's mark that off. Row 20 is up. And we're going to start out with chain 2 and turn. And we're going to start out with a royal blue. And we're going to switch over to baby blue. And we need 4 baby blue. So there's 1, 2, 3, and 4. And then we're going to switch over to our navy. Nope, we're not. We need to carry that navy with us, though. Really, we don't. We don't need that navy in this row. I have to figure out what I want to do. It looks like we're going to be cutting that navy off there. Alright, so we're going to start out with white. And we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 12. Start out with white. We're going to have 12 stitches of switching back and forth the red and white. We start out with white and end with red. Alright, so we're switching back between the white and the red for 12 stitches. Or 12 squares, we'll say. One, two, three, four, five, 6, 7. 8. That's 9. 10. And this is the last white. So we'll leave it behind. Switch over to red. And this will be the last red. Now we need to switch over to our blue, our baby blue, and we need 2 of those and a royal, and that'll finish off this row. All right. So also the navy blue will be coming back in to the next row, so it'll be easier just to cut this off and tie that down. So that is 20 rows. We should have 20 squares. I got to connect this white to another skein of white. I only have a little bit left. So I'm going to use my magic knot to connect these. I want that to come out, so make that really tight. All right. So we're going to get our royal blue for row 21 is next. But let's mark off row 20 first. I think I picked up the wrong marker. All right. So row 21. Let's chain 2 and turn. And we'll start out with a royal blue as usual. And then I need a baby blue, and we're going to do 2 baby blue. Come on, up out of there. So there's 1, and 2. Then I'm going to bring in this royal blue again, not royal, navy blue. And we'll put one navy blue in, and then we're going to switch. We're going to start with red. So this time we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So we're going to start with red and end with red for the next 11 squares. So you're going to switch off between red, white, in the next 11 squares. So we'll start out with red here. And then we're going to switch over to the white. And the red. So we're just switching off. Back and forth, back and forth. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. This one's 9. So this next one is the last white one in this row. So we'll do it and set it behind. And then switching back over to our red. Are you kidding me? I thought I had that red with me. Hang on a minute. Goodness gracious. Set that behind. Switch over to the red now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10. Yeah, this is 11. All right. All right, we can set that red behind, and then navy is next. So 1 navy, and then 4 baby blue, and then 1 royal at the end. All right, so there's one, two, three, and four. Switching over to our royal blue. And there you are. Okay, so that is row 21 finished. And we're going to mark it off. Row 22 is next. So we're going to chain 2 and turn. And we started out with our royal, and now we're going to go down to our baby blue, and we need 5 baby blue. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So navy is not used in this row, so I'm just going to cut this off because it's hard to, as many colors we're working through, we'll just cut it off, and it's easier just to sew in the ends. All right, because we're not using navy in this row. And now we need to go to red. And we're going to go for the next 12 squares, red, white, red, white. We're going to end up with white, but it's the next 12 squares. So there's 1, and let's go to our white. Switching over to our red. and then our white. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Back to our red. This is 9. Ten, and this is the last red. Because that's 11. And then switching over to the white again. This is 12. And then we're going to switch over to our baby blue, and we need 3 baby blue and a royal, and that will finish off this row. Row 22. So there's 1, 2, and 3. And there's row 22. All right, let's mark that off. It looks like we're bringing back in the navy in this row. I guess it looks like that every other row is going to be navy. All right. Chain 2 and turn for row 23. And then we're going to start our first square with the royal blue. And then we need the baby blue. And we need 3 baby blue. So there's 1, 2, and 3. And then we need a a navy blue. We have too many blues. All right. All right, we're going to put a navy blue here. And then for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. We're going to start with white and end with white and for the next 11 squares. So we're going to go white, red, bright red for the next 11 squares. Sorry. Five. Six. Oh, that's 7. Alright, so that red was number 10. Leave it behind. The white is number 11. And then we need to we need our navy blue. So 1 navy blue, then 5 baby blue, and a royal. But we're going to leave this white behind first. Alright. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There we go. So that is row 23. That's what row 23 looks like. I need a drink. For some reason, my mouth is drier tonight than usual. Alright. Row 24 is next. So we're going to chain 2 and turn. And start the first square with our royal blue. And then we're going to switch over to our baby blue. And we need six baby blue. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. And we're going to cut off this navy again because we don't need it in this row. Alright, so now we're going to start with our white. And we need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9, 10, 11, 12. We're starting with white and ending with the red, so we need 12 squares, switching between red and white and red, white and red. All right. All right. 1, 2, 6, 7, 8. 9. Did I say 11? 12. No, it's 12. Okay. This is the last white one. So we'll leave it behind. And this is the last red one. And then we're going to switch over to baby blue. And we need 4 baby blue and a royal. And that will finish off this row. So there's 1, 2, 3, and 4. Alright, and so there is 24 rows finished. Row 25. So we're going to chain 2 and turn. And we'll start our square with the royal blue, switching over to our baby blue. We need 4 baby blue. So there's 1, 2, 3, and 4. Bringing back the royal in this row. The royal, I keep saying the navy blue. We're bringing back the navy blue in this row. I think I'm about ready for bed. Alright, so we have a navy, and we're going to start out with red. So we've got 11 squares we're going to switch between red and white for 11 squares. Okay, we've got 6. So we got about half of them. Why is this needle having a hard time today? Alright. So this is 7. Eight, 9. This is the last white, which is block number 10. So we can leave it behind. And this is the last red, which is block number 11. Leave it behind. And then we need one navy, six baby blue, and a royal at the end. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Alright, so here's our heart so far with the red and white stripes. Looking pretty cool. And this is row 25, and you should have 25 squares as well. Looking ahead, we are not going to be using that navy in the next row, so we might as well just cut it off. Alright, so also we will mark off row 25, and then this is the last of this video. We've got half of our diamond done. We're going to do the other half tomorrow, and we're going to start decreasing on both ends. And I will see you tomorrow to start row 26. I want to thank you guys for watching. I am hoping that you having a good time making our heart, I Love America heart. I already said that, and I will catch you tomorrow.